What up, world? So I'm gonna talk to y'all for a second, man, about what's really going on. All right. Like I used to say, man, during my ascension, the angelics are here. I'm one of them. I came back down here to tell you this. Okay. They want you to think that a lot of these things are UFOs. Technically, they're UFOs because they're unidentified. You don't know what it is. Okay. So yeah, they're UFOs. But I know what I know. What I know is that they're not UFOs to me. It's Merkabas, Merkarbas, however you want to pronounce it. I think they have a shoe named after this. I've seen it on a box one time because somebody asked me about it. I'm like, wow. But yeah, anyway, um, apparently people have forgotten that there's a war going on. People have forgotten there is a war happening. I understand that people are reaching their ascended minds and ascending in a higher nature. I get that. But you can't forget that there is one source being. Okay? So it's cleanup time. It's cleanup time, man. They here to clean this up. These orbs that y'all seen flying around, those are Merkabas because I was riding in my Merkaba in 2019. And when I came back down here, I knew what I was supposed to do and I knew what I was. I've been to the other side. I know what source looks like. I know what the ether looks like. It's the most amazing freaking thing you can ever see. You're not in your body, so you're not using these eyes. You're using this eye, which I remember just flying through the air, through the ether, man. I could see Earth. I saw how everything was connected. I don't know how many people. Well, I know one other person that had a very similar story like mine. I mean, when you ascend that way, when you're standing up, your body's in robot mode. Okay, so your conscious is not there. When I took off, I went through the sun, of course, because that is what the sun is, the soul. Okay, so it's dark on the other side, but you can still see. It's like black light. You're a sun, so everything is going to be black to you because you're giving off the sun. So that's why space is so dark because the light is so bright and nothing is brighter than that and nothing's brighter than your soul. So what does that say? Oh man. Now I can't tell you if other beings have souls. From my understanding, overstanding, that mainly us melanated people have souls, like James Brown. We got soul, and what's up, bad? Oh, I was like, wow, brain buster. Oh my God. They can mimic and do things like we can't do with the body, of course, yes. They can look like y'all, melanated, beautiful queens, yes. But sometimes, in special cases, you know, you may have to go through things with certain people, certain colors, certain species, certain beings. And I do call them beings or species because there's no race. We're not racing anywhere. That was invented by Bloomberg in 1795 or something like that. I don't know. Don't take my word for it, but I know Bloomberg did invent races, 5 primary races that you hear in the movie Wakanda, and that type of shit. But yeah, they're Mercubus, man. They're not weather balloons. They're lying to y'all. They want y'all to think that they still got power and they don't have power. I don't know what they're shooting down. I don't know what they're shooting down. They must be shooting their own shit down. But it ain't no balloon finna fly all the way to freaking cross all that weather and that jet stream and all that. It wouldn't make it. Wouldn't make it. Just wouldn't make it, man. Make it, but come on, man. Use y'all's third eye, bro. Use your brain. Use your third eye right here. Or your first eye, because that's what you're born with first. There's a black hole right here. So I'm trying to tell you, man, I pulls energy like a conduit, man, straight out of anything almost. People don't even like hanging around me because my vibration is so strong that it makes people nervous. It makes people get up. It makes people start shaking and shit. Like, whoa, calm down, man. I know I'm a higher being, but if I tell you, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So I just go on by my dailies, man. You know what I'm saying? I just go on by my dailies. I'm not here to judge nobody or nothing. I'm just here. I'm watching. I am a watcher. I'm a watcher. They're playing, and that whole thing where they put that V thing in you, that's very bad. That's something I tried to tell everybody, man. This radiation treatments, man, it's very, very bad. It's not good for anybody. They've been trying to make this shit since 2012, man. I've done my research. I've listened to a lot of people, man. And you know what's funny though? This is where if the flash happens and all this stuff, which I had a dream about the flash, and I was elevated up in the air, and everybody else around me was. We're gonna know. We're gonna know. I think they're gonna either something tells me they're gonna turn black too, or something's gonna happen, man. And it's bad because both my parents took it, and it's like, wow, man. I mean, it's kind of hard to deal with in a way. It's very sad, very sad. But the meek shall inherit the earth. So whoever's here left, which I know I'm gonna be here, maybe, I guess. I mean, I like to have this world to myself with a bunch of other people as well that think the same. The new earth. The new earth is actually transpiring as we speak. You got all types of beings and things that are appearing out of nowhere that we thought was existed. Who is this? Nobody. That I thought it was they thought it was extinct. They actually exist because we're in a higher dimension. And the stuff in the sky we see because we are in a higher dimension and we can see them. The angelics come down because we were out of reach. They can see us now. They know who is who. I got this big old sun right here, man. We got 3 suns in us actually. One up here, one down here, and one in the lower part of the body. Red sun's at the bottom, green sun's here, and the white sun's up top. Kind of Jamaican colors, Italian colors, green, white, and red. But yeah, people want to act like they don't know what these things are. Well, all you got to do is research the whole people. Tells you exactly what they are. They tell you straight up, man, these are your ancestors flying through the dimension and trying to get home, trying to find a body, trying to get to the next destination. They capped this place off. Now they should be able to fly out and go to the next reality. Because all there is life. There is no death. All there is life. If anybody ever told you that they died and came back, I don't think so. It's just that. It's only life. You stop breathing here. Yes, if you stop breathing here, you start breathing somewhere else. You'll enter the body, like I did. But it's an amazing, most beautiful thing you can ever experience. And wow, who is it? What's up, Right K? Right K? What's happening? What's happening? Research the Hopi Indians, man. The Hopi Indians right here in America, man. It's like a folklore, and they speak of the green orbs or white orbs that are flying through like aurora borealis. That's supposed to be our relatives and our ancestors, man. It's all real stuff. It's all real stuff, man. Just check it out. They're Merkabas. Repeat, Merkabas or Merkabas. Billy Carson talks about them on a presentation. But I don't really listen to Billy Carson too much. It's just a lot of this is confirmation. You know what I mean? You study enough, you won't need to, you'll just know. When you know, you know. You feel me? It's early in the morning. I haven't went to bed yet. It's 5:02. Don't really matter. What's happening? Who is this? What's up, Solomon? Solomon, what's happening with you, man? You good? Remember, man, ain't no UFOs. But they are UFOs if you don't know what you're researching. If you ain't know you research, you have no clue what's flying in the sky. These are little suns. They're little suns, bruh. Like little baby suns. They come out of the big sun. I went through the big sun and came back down here to tell y'all this shit. I'm a watcher. And while y'all watching me, I'm watching y'all. It's all good, man. It's all good. Don't be discouraged. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know who you are and know what you're supposed to be doing, man, there's gonna be two Earths made. If you're stuck back in the 3D world, you're gonna be in that. That's what you're gonna be in. You're gonna be wearing a mask still, and eventually everybody's gonna get dragged on the ground and then get all eaten up by these demons, man. It's just that. It is exactly the story of the Bible. You just can't forget that that's happening. That event is really happening. That's what these white orbs are. Now, all these little crafts and stuff, those are other beings, but since the planet has risen to a certain frequency, you can actually see them now. That's the thing. You can see them with your own eyes. It's becoming reality because they've always been here. Reptilians has always been here. All these little things have been here. You know, even midget people, little short people. Who is this? What up? Shout out, man, to Australia, man. What's happening? Shout out to y'all too, man. The Hopi tribes, man. Just read up on it, man. They talked about it. The green orbs, the blue orbs, all that stuff, man. I'm trying to think of the name of them. They're called. Kalai talks about them. Kalai Amun Ra talks about them all the time. They're like celestial orbs. I got pictures of them myself. They're called blue kachina. Kachina. That's what they're called. Kachinas. When you start reading on the Hopis Indian stuff, man, that's what they call them. Kachinas. Blue and red and green kachina. These are going to produce the black light when the sun goes out. Then the black sun will shine. And then we'll activate and become the sons that we are, and we'll be just amazing. We'll be flying around, zipping 0 point energy, man. It's this beautiful thing, man. I mean, there's nothing's wrong with the dark. The dark is the best. It's like black light technology, man. You go to the club and you see your stuff glowing and stuff. Most melanated people, when hit with a black light, turns green because we're nature. The body is nature. It's natural. it's all it all connected, man. It's amazing. It's all amazing. You say you look for Billy Carson. Yeah, Billy Carson he did a little little representation on it. He talks, he gives you the knowledge. He even tells you the Hopi Indians. I figured this out before he talked about it. So to me, it was confirmation because most of us here are Native American indigenous people. Most people don't say like Indians. No, 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 no. Just we're Native Americans and we're indigenous and we're organic to the land. This is the old world. This is the East world. They just flipped everything around. They blew the pyramids up, moved them all the way over there to Iraq, Iran, or whatever the hell this shit's at. Cairo, Egypt. Egypt's right over here in between. The real Egypt, the original Egypt, is between like somewhere in between Chicago and St. Louis. All that up and down. And there's portals everywhere. Portals everywhere. Actually, NASA actually tells everybody that a portal opens up in the atmosphere every 8 minutes, something like that. But when I came down, blew my mind, man. I said, whoa, wait a minute. We're still in the garden. We never left the Garden of Eden. This is the Garden of Eden. It's also Atlantis. You're in Atlantis, man. You just erase all these lines and all that other type of stuff. Yeah, it's real talk, man. It's very interesting, man. Because once you start digging, you start to find out a lot of stuff, man. Everything will start connecting. You'll start connecting, man. And I'm here to wake y'all up, raise the vibration, the frequency, man. Let's see, I don't even know if we can say this anymore about the C word, the V. Okay, the sun is putting out coronal mass ejections. Now, ask yourself, what are they giving to the people? Corona mass injections. Can you believe that? They always mock the sun, which is the high. The most high is the sun. We're the sun people. It's not that we worship the sun. We are the sun. Y'all are stardust. Y'all are the real superstars. Y'all are the real superstars. We are the real superstars, man. You don't die. We multiply. I'm trying to tell you, man, they didn't tell y'all that for nothing, just to be laughing and joking. It's real talk. It's real talk. What's that say? Yeah, basically, a lot of this is an illusion. Yes, yes, Raquel, this is an illusion. Raquel, I mean, it's real as far as the senses go, as density, because we started off in the 3D realm, man. They plagiarize everything, dude. Everything you ever known that I've come to understand, overstand, is that they plagiarize it, man. Look on the cars. They got the Yoni on the Toyota. The Subaru has the seven right there, the seven planetaries. You can't go up there. You can't land on light, man. All the lands are surrounded by us. It's all one big gigantic ocean. It's all one big gigantic ocean. Yeah, something's real. By the flesh, it's all real. But when I woke up, man, hey, I seen how it was all connected. When I came back down, I said, "Whoa!" You'll see how beautiful the world really is when you're at a higher consciousness. It's like, wow, man, I gotta tell somebody. I was like, man, I gotta tell everybody, man, because boy, they thought I was crazy. Now they wishing they wouldn't say that. They wish they didn't say that. It's all good. I'm built for this. I was built for it. 2019, man. Woo. You'll see everything in a completely different light. Sun gazing is one way to lift your consciousness as well. Sun gazing, you ground yourself to the grass and all that stuff. You actually heal the body that way. You heal the body that way. This is the holy grail. Energy comes in, energy goes out. It's like a harper borealis. It's amazing. And who is it? All mental tricks. Well, they're playing with our mental with these portals and windows, which is your TV. Your phone is a portal, man. A portal. You got to wrap your head around it. TV is a portal, but TV is programming your mind. You're a computer. You're an organic nanotech computer, man. That's all it is. It's like Terminator or some type shit, man. Hey, man, everything in every movie, man, you've ever seen has the truth in it. They just add special effects to make it look more amusing. It's called Hollywood magic, which is magic. They're literally using magic, but they add a little splash of booms and bams and explosions and shit, man, which keeps you locked in. And when they turn the lights down, man, it you're fixated on that, dude. It's all fucking the Matrix, all that. All the movies is telling you the real truth. Teleportation, yeah, you got to reach a certain density to do that. You see, I've been starting to walk barefooted more slowly but surely. Yeah, that grounds you to Mother Earth. The Father's above you. The moon's female too. It's amazing, man. At the same time, I had to deal with getting rid of that Jesus code. I had to get rid of that, man. I had to get rid of that. I call it television. Yeah, they tell lies to your vision. Tell lie vision. Get it? Whoa, it's like they tell lies to your vision, man. 2020. Salute. Salute, Dark Goddess. What's happening with you? You good? I decided to go live, man. Let everybody know what's really happening, man. So yeah, your government is still holding on to the power, man. They're trying to go out like with a bang, man, and ejecting everybody and stuff, which is very bad. It's all choice. It's all choice. Yes, you're happy to be here, man. I'm happy you are here. I'm happy you are here. And when you raise consciousness, man, it's like a brand new world. It's like a brand new world. All the cell phone like teleportation, yeah. They call it, like Windows and all that other stuff, man. Yeah, these are portals. When you touch on these, your screens are made of quartz, which is highly active with energy. So when you touch on the screen, we're electrical beings. So yeah, it's pretty wild, pretty wild. Also, if you ever seen the movie Chappie, they can move your consciousness to other avatars because you're compatible with software. You're compatible. We're all compatible with physical software. It's like, whoa, damn. You gotta think, man. You gotta think. They can do a lot of things. But it's amazing. Especially when you wake up and you're like, oh, you have a revelation. Revelation ain't bad. A revelation is a good thing. You have a revelation. Oh, you get your halo back. My name, my government name really means King of King, God of God, Horus. Horus is the sun god, man, sun deity. Ra is the right of center, which is the sun again. I'm like, Dad, did you know you was naming me that? I don't think he did, man. Said he got it from a tombstone back in some war or something like that. I said, well, you know what, Dad? That probably was me. You was looking at my tombstone because they killed us many, many times. We died many, many times and came back. Reincarnation is real. All these movies and cartoons and stuff, man, it's all sub-programming to get you to think a certain kind of way, and all that is finna go away. Yeah. Seriously, no talking about like cell phones for teleportation. Yeah, the teleportation stuff, man, they can teleport physical things like the 3D printer, which, that didn't really take off very well, but yeah, the movies, all the movies, man, it's got truth in it with a lie, man. And then once you get connected again, those movies will start popping in your head like, oh my God, this is just like this movie. Oh my God, it's just like my number one movie was The Last Dragon. Y'all need to watch The Last Dragon. Oldest son is you two? You two? The oldest son. What do you mean by the oldest son? Refer that to me again. You two? Sounds like you too. I can't even tell you how old I am. Millions of years old. I feel like an old soul. Always grew up around older people. Couldn't really deal with anybody my own age. Love babies. I love babies, man. They're so damn cute. My peanut butter, man. But yeah, we can say him. Ancient. Now, at this particular time, since we're at the beginning of an age, we're the first of this age. So when we pass on, we become ancestors. So the kids that we're having now would be our ancestors the descendants of the ancestors. It's a lot to wrap your head around, man. When you get it all in, you start to see the world for what it is. You break away from the world, man. You just stop watching TV. You just stop eating meat, all that other type of shit. It's amazing. But yeah, yo, I'm gonna get up out of here though. Let's see, hold on. You spent ages hating on TV shows. Over time, I watched them. Yeah, I love TV. I like the movies. I really like the movies. Today on YouTube is God's name of the Son God Ra. Ra, yeah, Ra. Ramon is my middle name. Ramon. Horus Ra, Amon Ra. I'm balanced. I have a masculine and a feminine name at the same time. That's who I really am. I'm Horus, the deity, the god deity, the sun god deity. That's who I am. Take care, man. I'm gonna get up out of here though, y'all. Y'all be Ashe. Y'all be good, man. I'll holler back. Peace.